Hello, my name is Kavanagh. I'm a psychotherapist, I'm an author, and I'm the creator of this, the Towers Model. If you're the parent of teenage children, then this video might be of interest to you. Sometimes, as adults, we can forget how difficult our teenage years were for us. Sometimes we have a tendency to forget how the intensity of friendships became all-consuming and all-important to us. Social acceptance, it seemed, was the biggest thing there could possibly be. As parents, sometimes we find it difficult to remember those years. But if you're the parent of a teenager watching your children go through those years right now, I'm hopeful that this video might be of particular interest to you. So let's take a look. Sometimes the nature of relationships can change over time. And sometimes we might find that some of the people in those relationships struggle to keep up with those changes. One very common scenario might see a situation where we have two people who met in their early childhood. As they were growing up, the two enjoyed quite a strong and quite an intense friendship. However, as the years pass and as they enter their adolescence, we find that the nature of this relationship changes quite substantially. One of the most common occurrences that takes place when children enter their teenage years is that there's a marked increase in the number of social contacts that they wish to pursue. We might find a situation where Red has formed a new hobby or interest that is independent of the relationship with Blue. And as time passes, we might also find that Red has formed a new friendship with Yellow. As more time passes, we might find that Red has also struck up a new friendship with White. If we look at it through the eyes of Red for a moment, what we see is 4 separate relationships, each with one block or an equal amount of intensity or investment in each of those relationships. However, if we look at it from the eyes of Blue, what we find is that this once ideal and quite intense relationship is starting to bleed away. Suddenly, their best friend has moved off and they've taken investment and placed it elsewhere. We can often find in a situation like this that Blue will feel quite angry or resentful towards White or towards Yellow, or sometimes even towards Red's hobby. And Blue might feel that these other relationships have taken their friend away. What Blue was failing to recognise is that we don't have an ability to control what another person does with their energy or with their time. We might also find that Blue's anger and bitterness has nowhere to go. They only really have one friendship, so the only place that they can put that anger or bitterness is into that relationship with Red. And we might find that Blue becomes quite clingy with Red or quite bitter towards Red. In a situation like this, one very common result might be that Red chooses to leave this relationship. And for Red, that's not as devastating as it might seem. They have other friendships now, so they have other places to go, other hobbies and interests, other things to occupy their time. However, for Blue, this scenario is devastating. What might be preferable for Blue in a situation such as this would be to take some of their own energy and invest it into a separate relationship with a new friend, or to take some of their energy and invest it in a separate relationship with a hobby. In such a situation, we would then find that the intensity of the Red-Blue relationship has changed substantially. Neither of the two people in the relationship are now dependent upon the existence of that relationship. And we might find that even though the intensity is decreased, the two are actually more relaxed in each other's company. If you found this video helpful, then you can read about this and other relationship dynamics in more detail in my new book, Understanding the Relationships in Your Life with the Towers Model. The book is available on Amazon Kindle and in good bookshops. Or you can contact me directly at towersmodel@gmail.com or keep an eye on Facebook for updates. Thanks for watching. Take care.